Good morning. Good Monday morning to you. July 11th. Still extremely hot here in Tennessee. Man, I've been sweating everything out. So it's been good. So, man, I hope you guys have a great start to the week. Sorry I missed you the last few days of the week. Last week I was just extremely busy, and I was up early last few days of last week. I had a I went to a funeral midweek for my cousin's husband. He unexpectedly passed away, so please keep them, cousin Jennifer, and her family in your prayers. That's tough deal, you know. When you pass away in your 40s, that to me that's really young. So that's and tough on a family for sure. So, but anyways, so this week I want to talk about balance, and balance in relation to perspective. I think it's real important. I think it's a very powerful tool that people overlook and don't even come close to understanding. That's a big deal. We don't understand. We think if we're out here trying really hard or trying to make it happen, that's a good thing. And trust me, from an effort standpoint, that is a good thing. Energy, action, absolutely. But how we define that, how we look at that, how we classify that can really determine whether we create momentum, progress, or we create resistance. I met a guy one time that worked with baseball players, particularly some football players like NFL pro level guys, and he had a very interesting take on power versus force. I believe he had studied under a Dr. Hawkins, I believe, and it's very interesting how our thoughts in relation to even words and stuff can create power or resistance. So, want to get into that a little bit this week. Just want you to think about that a little bit today. When you try really hard or you're trying to make it happen, what takes place at that point? Even if you're putting an extreme amount of action and energy into it, does it just create easy momentum like the winds at your back, or does it seem to create resistance in those times where you're like, man, I'm trying my hardest, I just can't seem to get the traction that I should be getting for the effort that I'm putting in? Something to think about. That's what I want you to do today. Think about those times where you're in that moment and you're trying so hard, maybe too hard. And here's the deal. For me, I want to give full effort, but I gotta guard my mindset that I don't create too much resistance in that process. So I'll get into that a little bit more tomorrow. You guys have a great Monday, great start to the week, and I will see you back here in the morning.